Football League.
Sideline, the head coach of the Buccaneers. These guys dropped their opener on the road last week, hoping for better fortunes here in week 2. His counterpart on the opposing sideline, Texans head coach D'Amico Ryans. His guys were winners in week 1. You know they'd love to start the year with back-to-back dubs. Happy you could join us. Thanks so much for being here. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. Kicker Kaimi Fairbairn just about set. And off we go from NRG Stadium. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. And at the helm, coming off a career-best performance in year 7 here in the NFL, the #1 overall pick back in 2018 out of Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
He gave us all the excitement we could hope for last week, but it wasn't all in a good way, at least for his team. Never knew if his throws were going to end in a touchdown or turnovers, and he had a couple of both by the end of the loss. Don't want him to lose that gunslinger mentality. Just want him to be a little more thoughtful with each and every decision.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10, Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Good. 180. What's up?
Irving trying to run for the first. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Short pass, caught by his tight end. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Irving on the inside give. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. That stop coming from Henry To'o. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Mayfield now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Bucs have the first. Baker now from the gun. Brought in left side by Conley. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down. Going with Irving here. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. 3rd down, here's Mayfield. Escapes the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself will try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs. If they can keep moving that ball the way they did on the opening drive, he's going to be called upon, I gotta guess, Kate, for more than just field goals. Probably some extra points, too.
On the return, it's Jalen Moore. This makes it up to the 25. Well, here come the Texans for their opening drive. Leading them out, our 2023 Offensive Rookie of the Year. Now in his third season out of Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
Not a lot of quarterbacks, Kate, who earn postseason wins each of their first 2 seasons. And that's exactly what C.J. has done. He has become the face of the franchise down there in Houston. And now a little more help around him, and hopefully a better offensive line to protect him this year.
And he's got a decent game before being brought down. Now here's a look at his production from last week and the part he played in his offense's victory. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
But looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling out process for rushers and blockers. They can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game, and that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up.
On the quick, right? Tony.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Chased out to his right. And they'll have a small gain up to about the 32. Yaya Diaby brings him down. So the Bucs go to the dime set ahead of this 3rd down.
Here we go. 3rd and 14. 18. Let's go.
3rd and long for him here. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down. Now I am flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
Secures this at the 17. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Tampa Bay sending its offense out. Their 2nd drive coming up. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. We give to Irving to start this drive. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
A gain of 15. First down, Buccaneers.
1st down, here's Baker. Dumped off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
That's complete, Mike Evans. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They get 22 out of that play. And the Bucs have the first. From the gun, Mayfield. It's a big strike downfield to Anguka. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Jimmy Ward has it. So the interception's going to be remembered by the fans here, partner, but not by the official score. The interference call takes that away.
180.
White does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there. Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points. Baker Mayfield the touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good creative quarterback, one that can extend a play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
McLaughlin sacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers go up 10-zip here in the first. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Noel to return this. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now we'll see the Houston offense for their second drive of the contest. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively, because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
On the quick, right?
Shotgun now, first round. That's caught. This is Kirk. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
13 yards on the play. And the Texans.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 10-0 ball game. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They'll give to Mixon up the middle. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Tony.
From the gun, Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To the air, Stroud. This one's to Kirk out left side. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Texans, first down. 1st and 10.
Working inside the red zone. Taking it off here to Mixon. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
15 more yards. And the Texans, first down.
All right.
First down and goal to go.
Chubb will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of the series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Give him 3 yards, and they're just inches away on 3rd down.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Stroud on the sneak. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Texans start to fight back with their first points in this game. C.J. Stroud, the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. His return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. 3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jimmy Ward has it. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
And the tackle quickly follows that catch as this one reaches the 23. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Bucs.
Keeping it with Mixon. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On the ground again with Mixon. He loses the football. The Buccaneers pick it up. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. And a pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
After review of the
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Stroud off of play action. This one soars over everybody in the end zone. Just had to get rid of it. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down. Now it's it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. A very short kick here from the right hash. Up and good from Fairbairn. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. Drive begins with a run by Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
To throw, Mayfield. Finds him over the middle. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Pressure coming, Baker. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Texans and running back Joe Mixon headed out for their next series. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown. Texans to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. Well, the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now it's Stroud. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect. Now, Brock, things are dead even as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Tommy Townsend on the punt. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Tampa Bay are ready to head out to the... field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Drive starts with a carry by White. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Here's White again. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That's Sheldon Rankins in on the stop. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Up to his back. Here's Rachaad White. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Complete to Rachaad White. It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Buccaneers 1st down.
Now here's Mayfield. Escapes the pocket. Mayfield's able to get him the 1st down before sliding to a stop. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16.
In the red zone on 1st. Out left and Otten makes the grab. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Now Second and 6.
Throwing, Baker. And he's got it, it's in close. And he stops, give him about 7 on the play, and give his offense a first and goal. Tampa spends its second timeout now. This offense in position now, it's first and goal. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal.
Second and goal.
Watch it! 180!
Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. So the penalty takes some of that distance away. Things tightening up here for second and goal. Baker throwing again. And he's going to have the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take the lead just before halftime. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Texans 10.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. They got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So we have a 1-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. What a first 2 weeks of the season it's been. Lots to get you caught up on. Here we go. Our trip around the NFL starts now with a good matchup in the NFC. And it's the man who missed last year but is back now, J.J. McCarthy. He went for over 300 yards along with this, one of his 4 touchdown passes. The Vikings are off to a good start, 2-0 on the young season. From there, let's move on to another compelling early season matchup. And it's the Super Bowl MVP, Jalen Hurts. He had it going. This, one of his 4 touchdown passes on the day. The Eagles get a second straight win to start the year as they get the tough road victory. Lastly, we go to Indianapolis. It's the Colts hosting the Denver Broncos. And it's the Pro Bowler from a year ago, Jonathan Taylor. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The Colts even up their record at 1-1 as they get the win here. With that, we give you a look at the rest of the early games and games still in progress here in Week 2 of the NFL season. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Texans and running back Joe Mixon headed out for their next series. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. Stroud off the play fake. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
First and 10 at the 42.
First down, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Go ahead. Find me an offense that won't take that type of efficiency on every snap. Listen, it was good execution, a quality gain, and it moved the sticks.
Going to the ground again on first. He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Completed over the middle. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
It's now 3rd and 3.
Now motion him out of the backfield. Stroud now on 3rd. Right back to Kirk, and he's got it again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's another Texans first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Stroud. Looking right, and he finds him. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
At the 29-yard line.
Again, Stroud. That's to his back, Nick Chubb. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
A gain of 5. Here we go. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 9.
To the air yet again. It's Stroud. He brings it in. And this one doesn't go far.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Has it in close. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down. Just about a yard to the markers. They're going to take the risk and go for this. Looking to throw. Into the hands of Dell. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal.
First down. First and goal.
Fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he's in for the touchdown. The Texans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans make it 17 all.
17.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Johnson with a return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. And after some momentum was wrestled away by that last touchdown drive, Brock, the pressure is on them to respond here. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Right side, this is Ibuka. And he'll work this one up to the 28. Jalen Petrie there on the stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach the 2nd down. From the gun, a run for White. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Throw here, 3rd down. He got his man. It's on him. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
A give right side to White. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Azeez Al-Shire that time on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Baker now from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Azeez Al-Shire has it. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Wow, this has been a great game so far, Brock. A hard-fought first half, but they're really offering an edge to their opponent here by throwing a pick on their opening drive.
And now we'll get to see if they can capitalize that and pull ahead. They've already got the ball once this half. You know that they're loose, and now they get it back just one snap later.
That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. On the option, here's Mixon. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Josie Jewell making that stop. 3rd down, Bucs in the dime set defensively.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Shotgun now, first round. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Offense is set, 1st and 10.
All right.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward. All right.
Mixon gets it again on 2nd down. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
And he's over the line and in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had to look at a drive where the coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Johnson now on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. 1st and 10. It's a give to White. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. But heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one, where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Riley Dixon in punt formation for Tampa Bay.
Out now come the Texans on offense. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. Doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
18, what's that?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
3rd down and 7.
Here we go.
To the air on 3rd and long. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. 1st down now, ball at the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now it's Stroud on the keeper. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's 2nd down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Connects on the crosser. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Oh, ready?
They've got a man in motion.
18, what's that?
1st and 10, around to Mixon. On the move, past the 40. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. They gain 11 on that play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They kick the running back in motion. 1st down throw by Stroud. Quick slant here to Kirk. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
18.
A give to Mixon up the middle. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Now the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. Naimi Fairbairn on now as we see how he handles this moment. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late. It puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Here come the Bucs on offense now. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this round, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. 1st and 10, it's Mayfield. Brought in left side by Godwin.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, and there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
Again, this is White. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. That one gains 7. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard
From the gun, Mayfield. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Out of bounds at the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Baker out of the pistol. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target there was Mike Evans. And that brings up 4th and long. Well, I know some old school coaches, maybe some former NFL quarterbacks who would have this guy running stairs after that drop, partner. Hit or no hit. That was a catch there that would have meant a first down.
Yeah, that's why that's old school, okay, Kate? The new school coaches and quarterbacks know how hard it is in this league with the contact. Know how valuable those contested catches are. The defense for making the play on that one.
And that might do it for him, Brock. Doesn't reach the markers. They turn it over on downs here in the 4th.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Caught by Collins on the slant. And he'll get it up to the 44. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 44-yard line.
Running it with Mixon. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
It's a loss
3rd
of a
and just
yard.
2 to go.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Here we go.
Ooh, the hard count works. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the
Neutral
first.
zone infraction. Defense.
Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of 3rd down, they're now defending 1st and 10. They'll run here following the penalty. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans moments away from a 2-0 start.
At the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. On the ground again with Mixon. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's another Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
They're going to pass it here. Rowe finding his back. Mixon. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 19-yard line.
A give. This is Mixon. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
Tony.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. This one from an even 40 yards out. Up and good from Fairbairn. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. First call here coming from the shotgun. Mayfield now from the gun. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Going again is Baker. Looking slant round complete. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
A gain of 17 yards. Complete to Mike Evans.
First down throw here. Mayfield finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Time running out here, down to a half a minute to go.
First down. 24-yard gain on the play. First down, Tampa Bay.
Baker throwing again. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
That's another Buccaneers first down.
From the red zone on first. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. Completed to his running back. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. So it's a win for the Texans. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Texans, as we'll see you next time from Houston.
The separation between a productive lineman and a true star isn't much. When a player takes a step towards stardom, coaches step in to drive him the rest of the way. Words alone can't stop a losing streak. If it were that easy, every coach would do it. Words do, however, lead to actions, and somebody needs to lead them back to winning football.
A great 1-2 to start the year. Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen, and this is your Week 2 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Plenty to get you caught up on. We begin in the Lone Star State. The Texans at home to take on Tampa Bay. And it's Mr. Squat Rack himself, Nick Chubb. Next up, we go to the Steel City. We'll check in on the Steelers as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And this is Aaron Rodgers. It's a touchdown pass from 3 yards out. The Steelers had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. Lastly, let's go out to Arrowhead. The Chiefs taking on the Eagles. And this is Devontae Smith. This will help the old stat line. He's going to make the catch and realize, I don't think anyone's going to get me, and they don't. Put it down as an 81-yard catch and run for the score. The Eagles get win number 2 as they take care of business in this one. And that's a wrap for this week. For all the hardworking men and women in the studio, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you again next week right here on EA Sports.